We are just about at the midway point of Under the Power of Water, and a lot of questions still remain. What happens to the currencies at the end of the event? Does it change over? What does it change over to? What's in those boxes? But one of the questions that I've been getting a lot lately is the best buy from the shop. What are the most efficient items to buy? What should you buy? And what are the things that Charlie is buying? Well, in this video, let's chat and answer all of those things together.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the shop and other event currency. We do have a sponsor in this video, and it's actually HeroWarsCentral.com. But if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I like to do educational and a little entertaining content around Hero Wars Dominion Era. That's the Facebook and web version of the game. I like to focus on being efficient and having fun and not taking it too seriously. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, stick around, maybe even subscribe at the end. But I want to direct your attention to the currency, the Sapphire Medallions, blah. The Sapphire Medallions are necessary to achieve Chapter 6. You've got to spend these items in the shop in order to unlock Chapter 6. You just simply, as a free-to-play player or a budget player, you cannot get enough buffs to get into Chapter 6 unless you've spent this currency, be it from the map, from the event tasks, and all of that. And we have this event map, the Cascade map, where you can earn 20 of the crystals, the event crystals, sapphire crystals, whatever, sapphire medallions, excuse me, right there on the map. And of course, you can earn them from the different special events, the Under the Power of the Water and Taming the Wave. I think actually this is all just, yeah. Now, over on my website, HeroWarsCentral.com, it is linked in the description box down below. By the way, I've got a bunch of Cascade focus posts. If you want to find all of them, or if you can't find the post you're looking for, right here at the top, it says all Cascade posts. This is just going to pull up all of my Cascade focused blog posts, and the most recent one is the shop guide. Now, this is going to break down my suggestions and the most efficient things to purchase as referenced by the Emerald items in the game. If you're not clear on what exactly that means, every single item in the game has an Emerald value assigned to it, and our good friend Calorie Fair, who put this spreadsheet together for us, breaks down the Emerald value per item, per coin, and the ones that have marks in this column right here end up being the best buys. And if you want to download this spreadsheet for yourself, there's a link to download it right there. You can see in this column right here, the Emerald per coin, the items that are close to 5,000 are the most efficient Emerald purchase. You can see the Great Enchant Maroons are 5,000, Chaos Particles are 4,900. You can see that the large Skinstone chests are 4,355. The most valuable item in here, as far as raw emeralds, are the orange artifact chests, the flawless artifact chests. Now, this is not the most exciting artifact chest that there is in the game. There are not red artifacts in here. It's just orange artifacts and lower, of course, because you can convert them down. But it ends up being the highest value. Now, that doesn't mean that's what you should buy. I'm just saying, as far as raw emerald efficiency, that is the best value. Now, for free-to-play players, buying items is going to be far and away the best thing that you can do. Buying buying an item that you have to spend weeks or even a month grinding for when you don't have raid. If you're a free-to-play player, you don't have the raid functionality where you can go into the campaign and choose a mission and then rate it 10 times or rate it 21 times, right? The ability to just farm items like this, if you don't have this, then buying items from the shop is actually a way faster and way more efficient, way more valuable thing to buy. And of course, just buy the items that works out for you. However, there are some items that are more efficient to purchase than others, these bottom four down here, and any of the ones with the X. There's a comment section on this post breaking down all of the things. Is it worth buying? Is it not? This is Calorie Fair's opinion. I tend to agree with all of these notes. So if you're still thinking about what to buy, if you're on the fence, what I would recommend you do is take a look at your account. Me, I need artifacts. I need a lot of artifacts. I have a ton of runes. You need like 16,000 points in runes per hero, but most of my heroes have maxed runes already. Some of my heroes still need artifacts leveled up. I have all my pets are maxed. I have plenty of skin stones. I have plenty of energy. So it ends up being the flawless artifact chest, the orange artifact chests for me, and that is where I spent the majority of my sapphire medallions as I've been working through this event. Now, the question then remains, obviously, what is the most important to you? That's obviously the first question. But the big question that a lot of people have: what happens at the end of the event? Well, according to the official blog, I have this little piece of information right here. So the event is active until 2 a.m. on September 29th. That is in roughly 5 days. And at the end of the event, all of the currency will change over to adventure chests, including sapphire medallions. All right, sapphire medallions will disappear at the end of this event. I know that they carried over from the Goose event. They will not carry over with the Cascade event. So these all transfer over to adventure chests. Of course, adventure chest is the primary reward at the end. The catch-all reward at the end of the battle pass. Okay, you get all of those. And we already know what's in those adventure chests. So we've done a bunch of testing already. This is all we got. There are no Cascade Soul Stones in the adventure chests. There is gold, hero XP potions, red artifacts. You can see it all right here. And then finally, a follow-up question having to do with this currency and all of this. When will Cascade Soul Stones be available? Not for a little while. My best guess is going to be Winterfest. Okay, during Winterfest, we'll be able to get more Cascade Soul Stones. I'm assuming that's kind of how it worked last year with Augustus. But Augustus was in November. Now we're in September, so it's hard to say for sure. Based on the past, I would say that Cascade Soul Stones will be available either as the Hero of the Month or as a Brawl event or as a in the Winterfest event. Eventually, in a couple of months, they will be added to the Soul Atrium. Now, Augustus Soul Stones were added to the Soul Atrium last month. That was August, and I believe Augustus was a November hero. So that was like 10 months before the Soul Stones for Augustus were available at random in here. Of course, you can wish list a hero if you want, but he is in here now. So I would say in roughly 10 months, I guess, maybe 9 to 10 months, will Cascade Soul Stones be available at random in the Soul Atrium. But well before then, there will be at least one event or one opportunity to get more Cascade Soul Stones. All right. Another question that I've been getting a lot is about the skins. This skin right here, the armor skin. How am I going to get this Cascade mythic skin, this armor skin, if I'm a free-to-play player, if I don't want to spend the $30 to unlock the golden ticket here? I've got a message from a community manager this morning that sooner or later, the golden ticket skins will be available for skin stones purchase. Okay, specifically, let's see, the Goose skin is planned to eventually become available for regular skin stones, just like other skins usually do. So the magic defense skin for Goose that we had during that event and the Cascade's mythic skin here as armor skin eventually will be made available for regular skin stones. We don't know when that's going to be, and obviously if you really need this skin right now, the best bet for you is to spend the $30. If you don't want to spend the $30, just know that eventually in the future, that option will be there. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are you buying? I know I kind of asked that question in the last video, but I'm curious what a lot of you are going to be focusing on here in the shop. And, tell me what you think about Cascade. Are you finding Cascade useful? I mean, we're 3 or 4 days into the event now. It's very clear to me that he is very strong with Lars and Krista and in mage teams, but adds little value anywhere else. I'm leveling him up just because I've got really nothing else to do with my items right now. So I will continue to try to find a use for him, maybe versus Maestro this weekend. I guess we'll have to see. Looking forward to talking to you more about Cascade strategies in the future. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.